Good day. I like to almost fast daily, man. There you go. Hear that? The wind's going that way. You can see the clouds moving. Hear the wind. I'm gonna go up to the next switchback and turn around and come back. This is Mount Baldy. Beautiful November. What is today? I think today's the 18th of November. Some pretty good snow. They had a snow on up here, and like I said, I wasn't aware of it. I would like to come up here. I'm only like 25 minutes. I think it's 18 miles from my house, maybe 20 miles to say. So, 20 minutes. This is pretty nice. Like I said, man, this air, man, it's all, I can breathe. Pharaoh, where are you? Pharaoh is a guy that has a YouTube channel. PHARROPH, I think, Pharaoh. And he's been walking these mountains for 20 years, man. Guy knows every inch. He's not the only one. I mean, I don't know, he's just somebody, he's local. He does meetups all the time still, man. He do a meetup, he's doing a meetup Christmas, December 3rd for 3 days. You just hike your ass wherever he's at and hang out. Always wanted to do it, just, never did it. I don't think you have to just go. I mean, it's out in the country, it's out in here, so it's all in the San Bernardino and San Gabriel Mountains, anyways, beautiful day. I'm working up a little bit of a sweat. Probably above 60 now, a little scat. I want to get a little Honda Trail. I almost bought one a couple years ago when I was gonna buy one. I could have got one for less than I bought my electric bike, but I can't drive it around as much, so I don't even know. I guess you could if those razors were out here. I guess I could bring it up here. Here's a snowball. See the deer trails on the hill. I see something up there. I'm not that far from the top, man. I don't see, unless those trails are where they're skiing at, I don't see where they're freaking skiing at, man. I guess they just ski all over down these hills. That's what the switchbacks are, I'm imagining. I don't know. I guess they just ski all over the fucking, okay, so there's this place they go, not that big though. They make it look like it's 1,000 yards long. That's fucking not even a football field. It seems like you'd have to go real, cut back and forth really quick, man. You couldn't really, I see where they're at. They have these little logs and stuff built up where the switchbacks are. I see them now. Log, and then the snow builds up, and that's where they, I guess, But it seems, well, obviously it looks dangerous as fuck, but there's a lot of trees out there. You get going pretty fast, you can tumble. The snow is going to be mitigating, I understand. A lot of down trees, but up there it's a little longer, but it's still, there's not that many long switchbacks. Here comes another happy camper, happy hiker. Yeah, I don't know, man. It looks like a lot to do about nothing. Maybe it's a little bigger up there, I don't know. Looks like Rin Tin Tin. How you doing, man?
You're doing good. How about yourself?
I'm great, man. Beautiful day, beautiful weather. Hey, buddy. It's all right, man. You good? You good?
Yeah, she's having a blast.
That's good, man. You know what? It's amazing up here. I'm looking at the thing, and I never really skied, and I'm like, where in the hell? It looks like a lot to do about nothing, you know, when they're up there switching back and forth, right?
Yeah.
That's where they do it, right?
Exactly. Kind of.
I see them. I see the cutbacks and stuff, but
And it's pretty up there, but it's really windy and everything's closed. So
yeah, it was the first time I've been up here in the parking lot was closed. Usually you drive right up there, and I walked up, and
yeah, so you know we were up there for maybe 10 minutes because the wind was just screaming.
I was howling today.
All closed up.
It's real nice down below, and you get up here, it's a little cool. So I came up here on my electric bike a couple of years ago from down below on this trail.
Oh, really?
And I went over the edge on it right before the trails meet up, and I was coming from the lower one, and I was just doing a little videotape of where I went off. It was pretty, my first time on my big electric bike, and I just let go of the handle for a second, and there's nothing like this. And the front wheel went like that. It's a heavy bike, about 100 pounds. It's off-road, but I didn't have it set up. You know, my seat's way up. I'm like, oh, like this, and whew.
Did you get hurt pretty bad?
On my back. I stayed sliding on my back, and I never let go of my bike. I made it to the bottom. It took me a couple minutes to get out.
Oh my God.
My chain went off. I just coasted down to my car, put my bike on my rack, went home, parked my car. And I was pretty beat up.
Oh, man.
Didn't leave my house for about 2 days. The second day I went out and looked at my bike, and everything was okay. It was just a little scratched up, but
awesome.
If I would have let go of it, you know, it would have been a whole different story. But it was.
Thank God you didn't hurt your back seriously, though. That's...
Oh no, you know, I scratched it up, but I basically, when I went over, I stayed at my back all the way down and just was able to kind of keep it with my feet. But it was pretty crazy, man. I was just taking a look at it. Anyways, you have a good day, man.
Be safe.
Oh yeah, man, beautiful up here.
Gorgeous.
My name's Russell.
Hey Russell, I'm Tim.
Tim, nice to meet you, Tim.
Sir.
All right, man. I live in Upland, man.
Okay,
20 minutes from here, yeah. Coming up here, got a little time off. Beautiful up here, man.
First time I hiked Mount Baldy, I was 14. I'm 65 now, so it's 50.
Nice, I'm
years.
60 right now. So I lived in Arcadia for like 10 years, and it took me 5 years to get up to what's that flats right there where you go up and then you can go up the Mount Wilson hike, there's a little place right there. It's a 7-mile hike from the flat, from the,
I haven't done it very often, so I'm not that familiar with it.
I did it when I lived in Arcadia about 5 years ago, and it took me like 8 hours. I did it by myself, started at 5, hiked up, hiked back. It was pretty cool, man.
Have you done where you'll go up, instead of taking the fire road, you cut off to the Sierra, to the peak?
I haven't yet, man. I gotta do that. It's kind of cold out here right now, though.
And it's not so much cold with that wind, and there's ice. I have my crampons, but I didn't need them up to there, and I was debating on going up to the top, but the wind was just blowing. I thought, no, because that Devil's Backbone it's only about three feet wide, and if it's full of ice, it's really...
I've been up there before from the 2 up towards the Devil's Backbone, the Devil's Ridge or the hike or whatever.
It's a beautiful hike, though. When the weather's nice, you ought to try that one, because it's so pretty.
I didn't really plan on coming this high. I'm just going a little higher. I'm just going to go a little bit higher, and then I'm going to turn around and go back. Yeah, I'm not really set up for it. I just want to take a look because I was up here. But anyways, Tim, nice to meet you, sir. You have a good one. How do you like that, people? You guys thought I was crazy, didn't you? I was talking to Tim. I didn't even know he was up here. Small world, man. I don't even know that guy. Yeah, but it's So yeah, people go skiing up here. That's coinkydink, ain't it, people? You heard me talking to Tim a little bit ago, didn't you? Yeah, I'm crazy, man. It's a little footprint. Yeah, this one's a little bit better than the trail from below, but yeah, see, that guy's 65, so you gotta keep, sorry, you gotta keep moving, man. I don't normally wear gloves, but this is a kind of, the wind has a little bit of a bite to it. Shit, I'm almost to the top. I see where the lifts go, and I guess you just, I don't know, man. I just thought there was going to be more, unless there's something on the back side that I'm missing. I thought there would be more wide open spaces where you just can, some jumps, and you always see the bunny slopes, and it's probably up here or something. I don't know. I've never. What time is it? Break time. Gosh darn it, I didn't take any. I was taking a lot of antihistamines for a couple of days, and